Welcome to the Pitt Stop Podcast. I'm your host, E, aka R Money Bags. And today we got a special pit crew with us today, man. We got a special guest, by the way. My man Big Smuv over there. What up, bro?
What's going on? Thanks for having me. How you doing?
And we got our honorary member of the show, Dope Melody, aka you see, Dave? I would have some toddy there.
They don't kill.
Hey, my man KU couldn't make it today. We are in honor of my man KU. We are doing a pod without him. But hey, look, man. Hey, Jay, tell people what we do, man. Hey, it happens, bro.
Hey, this is where we shoot the shit. We talk about everything except politics. We don't need him no way.
Listen, man, you got the real big ego anyway. You got the original.
One monkey. Let me tell you something, man. One monkey don't stop no show. Keep on rolling.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, we got all you need right here, baby.
Hey, but look, hey, chill. And K-Eagle, man, we miss y'all, man. Hey,
yeah, man, we miss y'all.
Hope y'all make it back soon, man.
Yeah, and shout out to New York, chill. You know what I'm saying? I know that they start their journey tonight.
I'm an honorary New York Knicks fan. Just because the Lakers not in it, I got to root for somebody. And I'm not rooting for nobody in the West. Just can't do it.
That's crazy about you, man. Listen, get on that. Listen, man.
I'm not on the SGA bandwagon. Nope, not going to do it. Nah, not happening.
Hey, K-Ego, just so you know, less is more. There's plenty of us. We don't need you, bro.
There's plenty of us.
Yeah. Hey, dog. Why you trying to get rid of my man, dog?
My bad. You know, I just got to shape up. So, you know, man, I'm feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm clean, you know what I'm saying? I still got hair. You know, it's growing too. I gotta get y'all some of that Batana oil and all that good stuff, man.
I'm good, bro. Hey, look, man. Hey, look,
Yeah, they don't know dope. They don't know about that dope, man.
Hey, look, I'm cool, man. I ain't been in the barber shop since '99. That's all right. I'm all right, bro. I'm good. I've been saving. Hey, look. That's more money for me to buy kicks, brother. So,
man. Hey, listen, man, my kick's still intact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah. But real talk, it ain't been since '99. I've been a minute though, but I did have braids at one point, and I regret getting the braids, bro. Jay said it a long time ago. He said, "Man, y'all gonna regret getting them braids," and me and my man Pitt regretted it.
I need to see a picture because I can't imagine.
Yeah, Kenny had them too. It happened.
I survived the braids era.
Yeah. Hey, a lot of us didn't survive though. So
hey, you know what though? I ain't grow my hair out until I was in my 30s.
He always kept it cut. He did always keep it cut.
That.
Hairline.
Yeah, like I was gonna listen.
We all had cornrows. That was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't have any. Oh, by the way, this is not there's nothing's coming off. This is not, you know what I'm saying? This is all me. This ain't the stage.
You ain't got that China man on.
All right, Jalen Rose. We don't give a fuck about this shit. All right, fuck out, Jalen Rose. They on this Jalen Rose shit today, man. Whatever shit,
man. These my C cups. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no enhancements. You know, I don't know nothing about that. You know what I mean?
Fuck out of here, man.
Hey,
look. So, hey, man. First of all, Smuv, how you been, man?
I mean, I'm good, man. Blessed. You know what I mean? Just got the promotion at work, as we talked about. So,
oh shit! You moved up to janitor, bro?
Nah, I'm on the fries now. I'm on the fries now. I'm the one that put the salt on it before it go. Check the temperature, make sure the potatoes cooked all the way.
Man. Hey, that's very important, man. Because health is
somebody got to do it.
Too much salt,
you got to do it.
You know what I'm saying? Too much salt to kill you, bro.
Hey, dog. Hey, I was thinking about something. You just brought that up, right? So I was looking at Ali Sadiq's new stand-up special.
Yeah,
he was talking about how he used to work at McDonald's and how he got fired for putting seasoning on the burgers and shit. He's putting Lowry's on everything. So they fired him and shit, right?
That burger probably was torched.
They probably sold more burgers than they ever did in their life.
Yo, that's what he was saying, man.
You gotta go by the standard, though. You can't do
bro,
that.
He said first it started out with him putting the seasoning in like a little plastic bag. He said, then it got to the point, I just had the whole thing of Lowry's right there. I had the whole plastic joint. He said, I was at that joint doing my thing, man.
Yeah, home.
He said the manager came back. He said the manager came back like, yo, what the fuck you doing?
Man,
He said, he said they ain't give me no warning. He said they ain't give me no warning. Fired me on the spot. Yeah. But that got me to thinking, yo, what was y'all first jobs, man? When y'all was like in high school and shit, man. Starting with you, Smuv. What was your first job, yo?
I worked at Target.
I can tell you. I'm gonna tell you what Smuv did. Because the statute of limitations is over.
Here we go. Oh, here we go.
Let's hear it.
Yes.
Please.
Like, you know what? Nah, because this go.
No, you can't pull it back now. Nah, bro.
Behind the camera. Once we start recording, I got you. But listen.
Oh, come on, son. We got it out.
Okay, we're gonna edit it out.
He's not gonna edit it out, Jay.
We got it out.
Nah, you just got promoted. I'm gonna let him look.
That's gonna be the lead trailer on the show.
I'm gonna let him
We definitely dropping that first.
Right.
Nah, I worked at Target, man. I worked in the electronics department, and the crazy thing about it is we used to get our employee discount was like 10%. So what we used to do is, like, if you came in, you wanted to buy a TV, a big screen TV, and some other shit, I give you my employee discount. You'll get like $60 off, but you just throw me a CD or throw me some headphones or throw me something on your order. And that's how we used to be hustling customers like that. Like, man, give what you want, boom, just throw me something on the order. Man, I had all kind of shit. Policies intact. So if you work at Target and y'all don't have employee discounts no more, my bad.
Scumbag.
Yo. Hey, Winnie, what was your first job, Winnie?
My first job was I was a youth resource mapper. I worked all the way in Silver Spring the summer going into 12th grade.
What? Mapper? What the fuck is that?
So okay, let me tell you. I did an internship. Okay,
hey, look, that's just a job they give you. Look, that's a job. They like, oh, she a pretty face. You just give her a job. Give her something.
First job?
I did an internship with the Holocaust Museum. So the last, it was my 11th grade. Yeah, my 11th grade year. And we used to go like once a week, do the little internship. And at the end of it, they gave us a job. So we worked way out in Silver Spring. And we went around downtown Silver Spring to find out like what businesses do for the community, for the kids. So we had to do like a big survey. It was, I feel like they did just kind of create something, but it was either that or go to like this camp, and I wasn't going to nobody camp. So I chose that. And so that was technically my first job. But Davis Bridal was like.
Oh, do you work at Davis Bridal?
I did my senior year, probably.
Wow.
You was giving out hookups for the prom outfits and everything.
I did. I got to see everybody a little dress before they
got fired for that.
No,
I think we all got fired from my first job.
I didn't get fired
from mine. I just never went back.
I quit.
Yeah, I just did go back. Like, I was like, I just did go back.
I was my first job at Blockbuster, but they would never hire me. That's where I really wanted to work because it was right up the street from my house.
I swear to God, I applied for Blockbuster too. I got denied 3 times.
Yeah, I think I might apply to that joint too. I ain't get that shit. Yeah. I tried to work at sneaker stores. I wouldn't get those jobs. They carried me. I ain't getting none of them joints, man.
Actually, one of them record stores I tried to work there.
Nah, my first joint, man. My first official joint where I got an actual paycheck on the table.
What? What did you get for your first real job that you didn't get a paycheck for? What you get?
I worked at the daycare, all cash. I work with my father, all cash. No stubs, dog. Then I work with my uncle, all cash too. That's another story. But my first official joint was like I worked at Pizza Hut when I was at Friendly, bro. Right at the joint by Crossline, yo.
Really?
Yeah, I was up there. And I was up there. Shout out to my man Johnny Toes, yo. We was in that joint cutting up, bro. He used to come on that joint. He came in that joint smacking one day and was putting people put the pieces on the joint to go through or whatever in the oven. This nigga was putting his chicken wings on top of people's pieces so they can cook. Yeah. Yo, niggas was wilding in that joint. No.
What?
Yeah, that's
yes, yeah.
That's cool. Okay.
And then my hustle, like Smuv, we had a hustle on that joint too. So what I would tell people like, off the like probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock, call, order some pizza, but don't pick them up, yo.
Mm-hmm.
They can't do that. Yo. So then we would just all the leftover pieces, snatch them drinks up, bring them to the crib, take them back. And I was selling them for $5 and shit.
Damn.
That's a good little hustle though.
Man, nice little penny, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jay was your first job, Jay.
I'm gonna tell you what Jay did for first job. Jay first job, we was a copper. Jay sold Dutchess out the lobby.
That sounds about right, yeah.
The dorm lobby. He was like $2 for $1. $2 for $1.
That sounds about right.
My first official job, not getting paid under the table. I worked at the Oreo Stadium, and I worked at the Oreo Stadium, and I worked at the Redskins Stadium under the table in the back. I mean, as the Bama's that give y'all food and stuff. But my first official job, man, I worked down the McDonald's downtown.
Oh, you was down. Oh shit, yo, which one?
You know, I was living in the joint by the about what was it? Fergie? It was on Fergie North or Fergie West down that way by the president.
Yeah, dog, I know where you at. Yeah,
man. We would only get a rush, you know what I'm saying, during lunch, and like it'd be crazy. It'd come in and everybody hit it, and they'd be like this. I don't want no salt in my fries, so we would have to make a whole new batch of fries like every day. Every day I went on the fries. I was a cash register. I ain't doing the fries because they got mad at me because I take the salt.
Hey,
but the best job I had was at ESPN Zone though.
I know that was fun.
You need to go back.
I know that was fun.
I was killing in there, man. I was making money hand over fist in that joint, I was making money hand over fist. Like to the point, man, I was killing in there. They shut it down. Like we was making money hand over fist. They shut down, Jay? No, they came one day. We was in there. My supervisor said, "Hey, you want to make some money tonight?" I said, "Nah, I just ain't feeling it today. Something just feel off." They're like, "All right, cool." The Bama's came and did an audit on our drawer and said, "Hey, take your drawer to the back. If you a penny short or a penny over, you fired."
You went to jail.
I was like, "Oh shit! I'm glad we didn't do no transactions in this joint because I had to hit that Bama with no cash right there." Yeah.
Oh, you would have went to jail for sure.
But yeah, man, I used to get the money, man. Some money in there.
Nah, one of my favorite joints I had. Y'all remember them little? I think they still in the city, yo. The little car to go joints.
Mm-hmm.
Them little small cars, yo.
Yeah.
We was the ambassadors for car to go, bro. So all we had to do was just drive in the cars all day and get signature and get emails, yo. Bro, that joint was fun, yo. We was all over the city, bro. We were just booking girls, booking all that shit. We was, but that was it. That joint was a good gig, man. But speaking of work, on our last episode with Mel, we had interesting conversation about work husband and work wives, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, would you like? So, if y'all don't know, I got Smuv up here is the president and founder of the Work Husbands of America, aka Whoa. So
I had this bad chick uptown. She was woke.
So look, he got at me, man. He got at me, man. So we posted a clip on the Pitt Stop, man. And you know, we talked about rules of engagement when you have a work husband or work wife, whatever. Mm-hmm. And so it got Smuv got at me, and you know, Wendy set the rules a little bit, and I kind of agreed, but then Smuv had a rebuttal. He's like, "Yo, nah, can't let us set the rules, son."
It's not in the handbook.
So nah. So
not in the handbook.
Yeah. So with that said, Smuv, what's the rules of engagement when you have your work wife, should I say, on your side?
I mean, let's just. Whoa is an accredited organization. Okay, the Work Husbands of America. um, we are affiliated with human resources departments across the United States of America. So if you do not have WOA services as part of your benefit package, please contact the human resources department. We can set up a meeting with them, see how we can get that at your job. Now, where's she at? I ain't appreciate how you let her come in here and set the precedence for WOA, and you the vice president. Like,
my bad.
Book.
My bad.
You know what's
bro.
up.
My bad.
Look,
my bad.
Your work husband and your work wife is supposed to be the staple of your being, because you spend more time at than you do at home, so to be badder or better than your person at home. If you ask me, that's the purpose. You spend more time at work than you do at home, so you need to be more compatible. You need to spend more time and more energy into finding a better quality work wife for a work husband. And that's why it's called WOA.
Absolutely not.
When you walk into work, ma'am.
You should not.
Hey, hold up. You can get your time. You can get your time.
They almost went Al Buddy over with the no ma'am, bro. You remember Al Buddy, no ma'am?
I got beside myself. I'm sorry.
No ma'am.
I'm bringing it back. Go ahead.
You can get your rebuttal.
Go ahead, Smuv.
I mean, but think about it. Like, so the purpose of WOA, where we came from, like, we originated when we figured out, like, you know what? So 87% of people come home from work with attitudes because they had bad experiences at work. So your job as a work husband or work wife is it's up and get them in the mood to where they can go home and take care of their real husband and real wife. You have a job. You have a responsibility. You need to pour into your work husband and your work wife. So when they get in that car, they're energetic. They're not drained from the day. You know what I'm saying? They got a little, they because, you know, they can't do nothing with their work spouse. You know what? I'm gonna take it out on babe when I get home. So just imagine, Wendy, if you had me as your work husband at work all day, making you laugh and smile. You know what I mean? I'm singing to you, bringing you lunch. And then when you get in your car and you go home to your real man, you like, and he was like, "Hey, baby, how was your day? You know what? I had a great day today. Hey, let me show you." And now you all with your man. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Can you do that again?
see. Hey, smooth. Hey, look. Hey, Wendy, you don't even need rebuttal. You just made our point. Bam. You just made our point.
It's not a good idea, sir. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying.
It's a great idea. It's the only
work. Like, I gotta make two people. No.
All right. So
no, you don't.
That's extra work. Am I getting extra money from the work husband?
No, you're going home happy. You don't. You go home stressed out right now, right?
You get you get benefits that's not monetary. Everything's not about money,
right?
He would be
everything ain't about money.
Like the husband at home and the work husband. What if he pisses me off?
He can't.
That won't happen.
It's not in the job description.
Nah.
That is okay.
Nah.
I'm gonna let y'all have
your work husband has one job: to keep your spirits lifted. So when you go home with some energy.
So
where y'all
some life.
Where y'all finding these men? Where y'all finding these men that I just need to know?
We do a rigorous background check. We go through a strenuous training process. We don't just
first of all, the number one rule for the background is you can't be in no domestic stuff. No, you can't do none of that. No stalking charges. Nope. Okay. And the actually, this is number one. And this is number one. You got to be P about everything, man. You got to keep it P at all times.
Good luck with that.
You got to keep it P. If you can't keep it P, that is.
I don't like my work husband. Can I return him and get a new one?
No, if you don't like your work husband, you picked the wrong one. That's on you.
I said that it wouldn't. I mean, what if I just don't like him? Because I said
I think you
don't need to be attracted to your work husband at all. to keep it safe.
You taking it down the avenue it don't need to go down. Because first of all, if you have a husband or a partner or a spouse or a companion, whatever, not being attracted, it defeats the purpose. The purpose is you want to be happy at work. You don't want no ugly work bae. You don't want no ugly work bae talking to you. Like, what? No, it gotta be somebody like me. Like, otherwise you're not gonna smile. You're gonna have an attitude. Excuse me, like I got some work.
So,
and I'm not doing my job.
Somebody that's attractive, they getting on my nerves.
No, I got a solution for it though. I got a solution. So it works for guys and it works for women. So this is what you do: you get you a cougar work husband or a sweet or a sugar daddy work husband, and you get you a cougar work wife. Yeah, works all the time, man. Get an auntie. You know what I'm saying? You know nothing really gonna happen to the auntie. You know, that's how you avoid those problems. Yeah.
Okay.
We got another package too, the work side joint, and that's where Jay come into play.
Smuv, as you can see, he's very quiet during this conversation because he just put a ring on it, so he don't want to.
He's the work side joint.
It's foolish.
As a newly engaged man, I have no
Congratulations.
Thank you. I have no experience.
Get over Jay, man. Get over Jay, man. He out the streets, man.
I have no experience. I have no clue. I've never had sex with that woman, as Bill Clinton was saying.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Nah, but real talk, man. I mean, I can speak on it. I can speak on it from this standpoint. You know what I mean? You got to be a real confident individual. You have to be a real confident individual. You have to be a real disciplined individual to have a work wife or a work husband. You know what I'm saying? So that's and that's me speaking from a maturity space. You know what I mean? Because back in my heyday, I probably, was a work side guy, right? But you know what I'm saying? I was in college. You know what I mean?
That doesn't count, man. A long time ago. You're slick now, man.
Now you have to be disciplined, and you have to have a confidence in that, because people tend to get, oh man, guess what such and such did for me at work today. Then you find your head between the washer and the dryer, because this guy done bought you lunch 5 days in a row. Now your head is between the washer and the dryer. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now he up your job acting a fool because he's trying to figure out who Larry is. He's trying to figure out who Smuv is, because he's trying to figure out why Smuv is up there.
And why you and
Smuv? Yeah, why you calling? Oh boy, that boy Smuv crazy. I'm gonna show Smuv crazy. Now everybody license the current. Next thing you know what I mean? Smuv. Now Smuv on Instagram with bullets in him. Now I got that. We got to go find out who the culprit is. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. Sometimes you just gotta listen, man. Sometimes you just gotta stay in your own lane. Stay single at work, man. You know what I mean? Don't fall into the game.
When to hold them.
Good job. Very good.
No. Hey, you're right. Hey, yo,
you better just let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? As a newly engaged, I tell you what. She just better have a bad day. Don't tell me no, man. Don't tell me no, man. She just better have a bad day. I can fix bad days. You know what I'm saying?
You had a bad day.
You had a bad day. Nah. It's a crazy situation though, because it is true though. You spend a lot of time at work, especially depending on what you do.
Nah, for real.
And then when you spending those 8 hours at work, first of all, most of us only doing about 4 to 5 hours worth of work. So now you got 4 hours of free time. You go to lunch with this person or whatever. When you come home, if you do a 9 to 5 and you got kids, let's just say you got kids. You know what I'm saying? So you do the typical 9 to 5, right? So 9 to 5, you get the kids home, do homework, do whatever extracurricular activities they got, whatever have you. Then you get yourself together for bed, do all the food, work, the bed, the stuff that for the night until you can get to your nightcap. And let's say you get to your nightcap at a presentable time, which is like 9:30, right after you do all this stuff, get the kids to bed. You tired. So by 10:30, you snowing in your significant other face. So it can definitely cause some friction in your house, or you get the point till you start looking forward to it. That's a nice perfume.
Yeah. That you run the risk, but
yeah, so also you just gotta be disciplined. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta be confident. You gotta have the mental fortitude for it. You know what I'm saying? That you can keep it platonic, because a lot of people don't believe in platonic relationships with male and female too. So you know what I mean. Yeah. And then you know what I'm saying. So it's all about how you can carry it.
Now, have you guys ever had a relationship at work before?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think we all have. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Otis ain't really do Wendy right.
She had a flashback. She had a flashback. You can tell she's like, man, that nigga.
Honestly, I was always told you just don't eat and shit in the same place, and I still,
I learned my lesson.
Yeah, it's just messy. It's never a good thing. Like, even if you don't hate that person, it just can get messy. And
it get especially if y'all stop messing with each other and you still gotta go to work. You gotta see them every day.
I mean, not necessarily though.
So really don't want to deal with them, and they still want to be like, it's kind of like, listen, hey, it's over.
Yeah,
it's not working anymore. Like, stop. But
I gotta play devil's advocate there.
Go ahead, Smuv.
My work relationship probably was the best one I ever had. Like it wasn't one. It's not expected.
Yeah, it never is.
It's never expected.
My bad, I had to call. My fault.
You good. It's never expected. It's like it was the most genuine one. And then, like he said, you spend more time at work than you do at home. So we would see each other at work, and then the times we decided to, hang out after work, we get the double dip. And then sometimes you can.
So you went raw dog the first night.
Yeah.
You were nature boy. You were nature boy first night.
Okay.
But I mean, it was the best one I had. I mean, real talk, because we got to spend a lot of time together.
It sounded like you went nature boy. Woo! Nature boy. You went nature.
Hey, it got real. It got real.
I was dating someone and I helped them get a job. We were in a relationship, and then
so y'all was having sex at work. So you got so he was robbing your bank with no ski mask.
We were together and I helped him get a job, but he worked in another. We were long distance.
I was you help him get a job, all right.
So he was robbing the bank, no ski mask.
But no, we traveled a lot. So like Smuv
that's even worse. It
was like free vacations, but it was worse.
So y'all shared the hotel together. So the hotel room. So his stipend. So the stipend that both of y'all got, y'all just used one and then kept the other money for y'all.
No, we both got our rooms, but then we just picked whose room we were gonna stay in.
Yeah, rob the bank with no ski.
To piss me off, I will still have my room. I'm never gonna not have my room.
Okay, yeah, robbing the bank, no ski mask.
That's funny.
That situation was different because we were already in a relationship. But as far as like just meeting someone at the job and then y'all,
so he used you to get a job.
No,
just making sure that you wasn't.
I was the one who initiated, like, oh, you know what? I think you would be good for this position.
So
I just was like, hey.
So if he would have had a work, if he would have inherited a work wife there, how would that have? Because now his wife. Oh, okay, I'm just asking because she might bring him lunch and you bring him lunch. Now he got lunch and dinner. No. So he eat her lunch and then come home like this. I didn't get a chance to eat her. I didn't get a chance to eat lunch.
It's not crazy. If he watched this,
no, I mean he did. I mean he dinner tonight. I mean he lunch is dinner tonight.
What you say? Jay, he don't want his head in between the
wash it and dry.
He doesn't go play with me like that.
He told you, hey, babe, I ain't eat today. So I'm gonna just eat yours for dinner. We can let you make me for dinner.
I'll be like, okay, keep playing with me.
Because his work wife bought him lunch.
Keep playing with me.
Hey, nah, that
But
do
it
you
was
both.
difficult when we were trying to keep it like, because I'm
on
private
the
anyway. Just keep it, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't hiding him and he wasn't hiding me, but it's just like I'm very professional when it comes to my job and everything. But it was a little difficult when we would go to trainings and the other young ladies, I would hear them saying like, "Oh, girl, who is that? Oh, he's so fine." I'd be like,
and then he got to play it off, so he has to
and then,
entertain them.
nah, he didn't. He knew he had to entertain shit.
Why? He got to make sure he keeps the job.
Nah,
Right.
he was cool. He knew how to just be cool, but I would be like,
he was keeping it P, man.
Much.
Let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you though. Big Smuv, aka Pump Perfect Under Pressure player. I seen him at his finest at work. That's a wild boy. That boy, he different, man. He different.
Hey, I can only imagine, man. I can only imagine.
Smooth.
He the only person I know drive a drop top in a snowstorm.
Hey,
you special.
Hey, I did have a top drop in the winter time with the heat on. With the heat on too. Hey. So to my defense, I was living in Syracuse in Buffalo at the time. So cold up there, it wasn't cold down here. So when I was coming back down the road, I'm coming from 20-degree temperature. It's 40 and 50 down here. It's cold to them. It ain't cold to me. I dropped the top.
I feel good outside.
It felt good outside. I had the top down.
Yeah, jump in the whip.
In January. January.
Hey, so hey, now what? Yo, quick transition, man. Yo, one of the things we wanted to talk about, man, was kind of related to kind of like the Diddy case, man. And so I got to know. I got into it. Go ahead.
Oh, go to.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, man. That's it. I know. I need to stop being more. I'm not. Let me stop because people won't think I'm insensitive to the case.
No. But no, it was something that they want to. We had talked about on the last show, and then I got into a discussion Sunday. I was out at one people's or whatever, and it was talking. We talked about one of the things that came up in the case. Cassie was talking about how she was young. She was saying she was 22 or whatever, and she felt like she was kind of like she said she was taken advantage of, and she was this and that. And somebody brought up some like, even though you're young, does that still hold you from not being accountable for your actions though? And it got kind of heated. And
did it get kind of heated because before we get into that, did it get kind of heated? And I don't want to go too far off subject because we have a young lady on the pod, and I really want to know. Did it get kind of heated because people choosing Diddy's side over Cassie? Is that why I got heated too? Because I've been in a couple conversations about even with what you're saying. It's like, oh, he groomed her. Oh, she was young, but oh, like she because I've heard of a couple people saying, I'm just saying. This is what they were saying on the thing, and it's sad that it's out there, but this is what's being said. So, like you said, so I want to know if it's because, it's Cassie, and because we've seen her kick her down the hallway that people are mad about, and it's Diddy and like his power or whatever have you, or he's supposed to be young, like you said. So, I mean, but go ahead, E, we can get into that. But like,
no, that's essentially that was the big debate that we were having that day or whatever. That was discussion. And one of the guys that were there, he was like, yo, like, I understand she was young, but at what point do you still have to be accountable for your actions still, though? You know what I'm saying? At 24 or 22, you still, I mean, you can't murder nobody and not be accountable. You still have to have some kind of accountability. He was saying, and some people was like, yo, nah, she was grooming her. Like you said, JP, that was some of the arguments too. And he's like, even though you're young, you still have to have some kind of accountability, though. So it's kind of tricky. I just want to get y'all thoughts on it, man.
Yeah, you should have all the accountability for real. Like as a man, right, to choose a woman Like, he chose her. He ain't choose her just to be around. He, like, you talking about marrying somebody, having them around permanently. There has to be a level of participation there. There has to be a level of attraction there where you had to be assertive to make a guy like Diddy don't got to wife nobody. He don't, but he did. So can you imagine what she had to do on her own, not under his control, on her own, to make him be like, you know what, I need to keep her around all the time. That's how I'm looking at it. Now, I'm not saying he wasn't wrong. He ain't go over above and beyond and some Bama shit. Yeah, absolutely. But the accountability part of it, you can't sit here and play victim. You just, I don't like how she's playing victim. And didn't she take a settlement?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
You took a settlement, and now you want to come back after the settlement, post settlement trial? That's crazy to me. It shouldn't be eligible.
Yeah,
should have got thrown out.
Yeah, because is it?
I don't know if she took a settlement.
Nah, she did. She took.
She said she took the money.
Nah, she took settlement. Yeah, she did.
I didn't know.
Yeah, nah, she took. It was like what, 30 million?
Yeah,
it was like 30. Yeah, she took settlement.
Shut your mouth. Take your money. Go on somewhere. Go to therapy.
Yeah, but she took the settlement. And you got 30 million, you could afford it. I'm just saying.
The best doctors, the best therapists. You can hire Wendy.
I don't want to. I saw that we sounded sensitive, but no, it's very just a dramatic.
30 million. 30 million.
I'll say this. I agree that she could take the money and definitely go see about her mental health, because I do believe that the things that went on, from what we hear, you probably definitely do need to go talk to somebody. And I do feel like when you're young, you do have to take accountability for some of the things that you decide to do. But I also feel like when you're an older male or female and you are dealing with someone that is much younger than you, you have to take accountability that you know that a lot of times you're dealing with someone whose maturity level is, I mean,
it's
still
levels.
like a kid. Yes, levels. And then just depending on, like for me, for example, I was always told I was difficult because I have standards. There's a lot of things I'm not going to put up with, and I stand on it and I speak it. But I was also raised by a man that groomed me to be that way. So some people, male and female, they just out here flapping in the wind. So if somebody comes into their life, and I'm not making any excuses, I'm just giving you another perspective. Somebody comes into their life that has money, has this lifestyle that makes the world just seem like, oh, I'm going to give you the world. You can be blinded by that as a young person. And then you start to trust them. And then, as we always say, and how it's been said, if you get her mind, the body will follow. So if he can get in your head, it's really and I just hate when some people pretend like that doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happens. I know regular dudes that can get in a woman's head and have her doing all kind of foolishness because he just got the gift of the gab. You know what I'm saying? And then when you don't have those when no one has taught you to play the game back and play to win, you gonna fall for it. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of stopped watching it and kind of stopped even getting into it and clicking on it, because I always feel like people speak from where they are and not where other people are. You know, like,
For sure.
Your thought process is this way doesn't mean we don't share the same brain. You know what I'm saying? So just because you think like that was stupid, why would she do that? Like, she didn't think it was, I guess, at the time, because this nigga had money.
And I think too, me and my mama had the same perspective, yo. It was bad when it was bad, but I think in her mind, the good outweighed the bad because it was so good.
And the lifestyle
lifestyle, yeah,
so good. Like, let's just call it a thing. Like, the lifestyle that he provided was good. And who knows what else was being said? Like, if you leave me, I'm a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We don't know. We just don't know. We're all making assumptions, and we really don't know. But again, it does look a little sketchy that, you took the money and then here we are again. You know what I'm saying? Here we are again. So
Yo,
I
think that's what
hate
I
that it
think that's what
happened.
people are harping on though, like the
Yeah.
age difference. You know what I mean? Like in the regular world, yes. Me being 42, I have nothing in common with a 22-year-old but sex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it from a standpoint of in the real world, but they don't live in the real world. They don't live in reality, right? But the fun. I just think about it from this standpoint because it's a double standard. How will we be viewing if it was a 42-year-old, 50-year-old woman doing this to a 22-year-old man?
I would feel the same way because it ain't nothing that a 20-something can do. I just, it's weird.
Oh, there's something 20-something you could do.
I mean, outside of that.
I'm just saying, do you think the trial? Do y'all think the trial would? Do y'all think the trial would be the same way though? Like,
it probably wouldn't be a trial. It wouldn't be a trial.
No, I don't think it would. I think because again, men also move. Going back to what we said in the last show when we talked about when men cheat and women cheat and how men just kind of be like, just go on and tuck the tail and just move.
But I'm just saying though, if you're groomed, because a man can be groomed as well by older.
Actually, better.
Right,
because it's like maternal. You know what I mean, like that.
You know what I'm saying? She's taking care of you. She's doing things that you not accustomed to.
I got groomed.
I don't take serious because look,
will you groom me, Miss Ma'am?
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So
age difference. If it's like that, it's weird. It's just weird to me. It's just weird.
But I do think that you got to have some type of responsibility. But my thing is, I do think you got some type of responsibility because it is right from wrong. Like for example, let's bring it down to a lower level. When we was all in high school, we know most of the women or a lot of the young ladies in school would talk to the older guys because they had access to things that that the younger guys didn't have access to, i.e. cars, i.e. a couple dollars, things like that.
Negative. Did not.
But I'm just saying, so at 16, did you know dating a 20-year-old, like, did you know dating a 20-year-old guy was wrong or whatever just because he had what he had? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I had friends that were like that, but they're I can't speak. I really, that's why I don't jump into those conversations because my upbringing is completely different. So I knew women that did not have fathers. Their mothers worked crazy hours. They was at home by themselves all the time. It was like they was adults. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like they were grown. So they moved a little bit differently. I'll say that. For me, I knew that my daddy would beat the black off of me if I ever even thought, like if he knew like she thinking crazy, like it just wasn't happening for me. So I never dated the older guys that was grown. And then again, I have older brothers. So I always thought it was weird. Because if I'm looking at my brother and he's grown and his friends and he would literally kill somebody that was his age trying to talk to me back then. So I have a totally different view lens. So it's hard for me to say like, oh, I can't speak from that because I'm not in that lifestyle. I'm not that girl that didn't have. I have had friends that say, I know your dad's hard on you, but I wish I had that.
Right. I'm just asking. I'm just asking because like there's a lot of girls that did that out there when men and they know it's wrong.
Oh, you should know this. It's like, how can she if nobody ever taught her? And this person is showing her all this attention that she thinks may be love. But he knows it's not love. You know what I'm saying? He knows it. And she's in the mindset of like, I don't know what it's like to have a male figure or anybody to tell me that he only wants you. That's it. My dad was cutthroat. So he said it straight up at an early age. So it's hard for me, but then I have compassion to those that did not have that. Even young men.
I was just trying to
but not
a smaller scale.
But no, it's still it goes to another thing. Also they're not even just having a father around. Some women have low self-esteem.
Yeah.
And people know how to manipulate that and take advantage of it, yo. Like
So
I had to
Cassie was manipulated
to a certain extent, yeah. To a certain extent, yeah.
Does you think she holds any accountability to do what happened in this situation?
She should.
Maybe privately, but I don't think that she's come out and said anything so the world can see like, hey, I was an adult, but I was a young adult that did not, know any better, but I did make the decision. I don't think she said anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, do you think she should have any accountability for these things that she's done? I mean, whether she's young now, she's what, 38 now, something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
I feel like her accountability don't have nothing to do with what's going on now. Like, I feel like the stuff that's happened to her that he took outside of what was consented upon brought her to this point. So, like, if I'm being fair, nobody like that. I wouldn't do a guy like that in the fucking hotel lobby. You going to jail for whatever. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, and if that's what he would do in a public setting, imagine what he do in a private setting.
That part.
So, I mean, if I'm being fair, like I said, like, as long as what she's doing is tied into that, we good.
Right.
Because the illegal part of it, the disrespect part of it is some bullshit. Bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I know you think you're above the world, but you just can't treat people any old kind of way you want to, man.
Because I'm trying to figure out what his crimes are. Like, you being a freak and doing all that. Like, I don't.
No.
That's a crime.
It's a lot of stuff.
He got RICO charges.
Okay, so that's a lot of stuff. See, I don't follow. I stopped following that stuff. It makes me feel uneasy. It's just weird, but
So if people understand, like we talked about that too. Like they got it for like sex trafficking and you got gun charges too.
Yeah, it's
gun charges. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
I feel like that's what happens is people are not focusing on what was the illegal part.
Oh no, they attacking the girlie
on her and what was the sexual part, or him like, oh, he's a monster because he's dating this young girl. Like Jay said,
I think it's because
I agreed to date him.
But I think it's because what the video that came out. You know what I'm saying? He was Diddy until that video came out, right? And we seen her kicking her down the hallway, punching the throwing stuff at her, XYZ, and that just kind of put it. And then when he admitted to it, but the thing about it, from what I hear or what I've seen, that he's not like he's admitting to stuff. He's not saying some of the things he did was wrong. It's just that they're cross-examining her, and it's just making what she say look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like from the text messages that came out and things like that. And I think that's been the thing about it, because she's the main, I guess, the main person. So I know that there's a couple other people up there, some male escorts, things like that. I mean, it did wild stuff. And I mean, do you take accountability for that? I don't know. Like, if you drugged up and you do the things you do, like even with him, he was drugged up too. So does he get the same grace that she would get because she was drugged up? You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, guys don't get that.
I'm just asking, should he get the same grace because he was drugged up just like she was, because he wasn't in the right frame of mind or right state of mind. You know what I mean? They talked about him ODing at one time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, does he get the same grace, or because she's 20, is her accountability? I guess when you look at accountability as a youth or whatever have you, it's about what your experiences are in life, and how grown your brain is, all that, how developed your brain is, and all that stuff. So when you look at it from that standpoint, the things that I did at 21, I damn sure not going to do at 41. Right.
Yeah.
So is the accountability? Should it be a type of accountability? Should it be levels of accountability? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like I was driving fast and I was speeding or whatever have you, racing. I know how, like, because I'm young or whatever have you, it was cool then. I don't think I'll be racing now because I've grown. I know what's going on. I know, man, I'm a little more mature. So I guess that's what we need to ask about accountability. Does maturity go with that? Is it levels to accountability? Like you said, if I kill somebody at 21, that's just what it is. Right. But you know what I mean? But when you think about accountability from an age standpoint, does that matter?
Now, I think one tool that people don't talk about, the big drug here is fame. Fame is a drug, bro.
It is.
That it's a drug, and
It's
money's
the
a
life.
drug. Yeah, you the life, bro. So yeah, so yo, you and what people do for fame and fame and money, you sacrifice. You're gonna sacrifice your integrity. Some people do that. You're gonna sacrifice your life. So that's the thing that people don't understand that people not really talking about. That's why they said, why was he there so long? That's part of the reason too.
Yeah, that's the part that's not fair to me, because you got the benefits of all the lifestyle. Your bank account look better than anybody else's in the courtroom, and all of a sudden you got regret, and you having moral disputes with yourself, and you get to take this man to court to treat him like.
I want to just put this out there, like, I mean, you know, when you think about like domestic violence and women that are in those situations and in those relationships, and people are like, why didn't you leave? Why didn't you leave? And they may have tried to leave, and that man just said, I'll, basically kidnap you or, capture you, and you can't leave. Or they're fearful, like if they have kids, like if I leave, he's gonna kill my kids.
Yeah.
So I can't leave. I'm scared. We saw what happened when apparently she was trying to run out of the hotel room. Wow. And what he did. So we don't really know what may have happened before if she tried to leave. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we happen to see that got caught on camera.
True.
So sometimes you just got to look at it from like, just be open to it being, because I know how hard it is. I hear you guys when you say like how unfair men are treated in situations, because a lot of men are innocent and some men are taken advantage of. But it's also just, you have to get out your feelings and look at facts. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw it. And
his case is different. He's different. Yeah.
So now we don't know what they would need to investigate. Like, we don't know what has happened. That's just what we saw on camera.
Right.
So she could have tried to leave, and that same incident that happened in the hallway could have happened in the kitchen or in the driveway, but worse.
And that's what they're saying. Like they said it was she was at they were at some kind of celebrity event, and it was people around. And they got into an argument, whatever. I think he said they both were neepy or whatever. But anyway, he hit her while people was around. And they named some people that was there. Like, they ain't named some celebrity that was there. And they said after the dispute happened, they left or whatever. And people kind of was like, oh, shit. Like, but then the word around town was kind of like, that's what they do.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And it may not
it sounded like it was a toxic relationship, too.
Like, that's what happens.
Yeah.
When you run your mouth, you know what I mean? Like, I hate to be like that. Certain men know what type of women to choose, because they know I can definitely manipulate this one. This is easy. But Wendy over here, she talked back. So I don't want that, because I can't get her to do what I want her to do, because she keeps running her mouth, and I don't like that, because that's too hard for me. But Keisha gonna be quiet, and if I punch her in the face, she not gonna do nothing but take it. But if I punch Wendy in the face, it's gonna be some heavy Chevys that pull up with a whole bunch of wigs and dreads pulling out with gold teeth on my ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference.
Hey, rest in peace. Hey, rest in peace, my Uncle Dame. Some niggas had to find out, man. They had to.
Why would I choose her? She's not my piece. The one I take my head off, she's my piece.
Yeah, hey, look, man. Hey, he don't play about his sister. That's all I gotta say. Some niggas got to find out.
Or
needs to say we never had those problems again.
If it came down to it, I won't involve anybody, because I don't want to get them in my mess. So if I got to do what I got to do, then I'm gonna do what I got to do. But you got one time.
Oh nah, shout out to Mama T, man. My father learned early. She burned his dorm room down.
The dorm room?
Yeah, man.
And he was right beside her after.
Yeah, he married her. After all
better ask for Mama T. Let me call her. Like, girl, give me the game. How did you get this man to marry you after you burn this man door down?
That girl love me.
You know how men can peep certain things about certain women. It's good and bad. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want the quote unquote headache or heartache, then you aren't gonna. This woman could be the best thing for you, but if it's intimidating or you feel like, oh, she's just gonna push me to be something that I'm not ready to be right now, so I can't. This one over here is just gonna be quiet.
Nah, for sure.
It's easier to get in the head and get to, And then for her as a female, oh, he's an older guy. She could have possibly said, I'll look good on his arm, so let me. Shout out
to Bill Belichick's girl.
It happens. That's what I'm saying. With those cases, like when it's us, it's blown all up. But when it's others, it's quiet and it's hush and nobody talks about it.
Yeah. Like nobody. I bet Bill like 70, bro. She like 23.
Right.
She's still in college. She go to North Carolina.
Right. She just graduated.
Nobody talks about it though. Or nobody drags him the way they would do when it's our brothers.
It's funny. They drag her. Like, yo, they've been dragging her. But she in there running it, though. No, she ain't tripping.
She's like, for what?
Yeah. Well, this is a good segment. So, like Bill and the rest of you fellas, man, if you can't get up, man, get you some roast box, man. The road.
And we go with the roast box, bro.
This episode of the Pitt Stop Podcast is presented by roast box.
Heart attack. Did he tell you to leave that alone?
I'm trying to get I'm trying to get a sponsor, man. I'm working out here, man. That's what we're doing. I don't care. I ain't never use it.
I'm working on roast box, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying, hey, look.
Speaking of which,
the roast speezies, man.
You trying to get up there, man? Get your game on, man. Roast box is way to go, man. Shout out to it. We gonna get y'all a promo code too.
That's right.
It's gonna be a K Ego pack. That's gonna be the promo code.
K Ego, yeah.
Hold on, hey, one more time.
So, if you want to get up, roast box is way to go. Use promo code K Ego pack for roast box, yeah.
Poor Kenny.
Only over 21. Must use that. No, he's over 21.
That's over 21. Gotta use the roast box.
Hey, I would say on a lighter note, y'all know about the
roast box.
Yo, hey, do y'all know about the I'm quite sure I heard about it, yo. The 10 prisoners that escaped from New Orleans jail.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yo, they all been captured as of right now. They all been captured.
They got all of them.
Everybody.
All of them.
I thought it was 3 that was still out.
Nah, I think I just saw the joint. One of them killed himself.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them killed himself. I just saw it. Yeah, one of them killed himself. But yeah, they got all of them right now. Yeah, bro, it was only 6 days though, son.
Yeah.
They found one of the best sleep.
I saw that. Yo, did y'all see that?
I saw that one.
That means they're Negro. They're niggas, man. They didn't. Where were they going?
I was like, y'all had a 6-day head start. Y'all couldn't get away.
You sleep on the park bench.
That's what got me, dog. Like you didn't make it. You didn't make it that far, bro.
No, the problem is they didn't have a plan. The Bama's was staying in the hood, bro.
They had a plan. And then
did they find any of them outside of the state of Louisiana?
Nah.
That's
bro.
what I was. Exactly. That's what I was wondering. Like, did they make it outside of Louisiana?
Then come to find out, it was 2 people that's like accessories. 2 of them got arrested for being an accessory. Like one girl picked up one of the prisoners.
Say y'all right now.
No.
Y'all go to jail. Don't call me. You break.
We know Winnie not.
I don't know you.
So,
I don't know what you're talking about.
So the maintenance. So how they got out was because of the maintenance staff.
Yeah, I heard that.
He cut the water off or whatever. But so they locked his ass up. But this dumbass is gonna say the reason why he did it because he said one of them was gonna shank him. Now let me say this. You already in jail. You tell me, and I'm a law-abiding citizen, that you're gonna stab me. That ain't snitching. All right, you gonna stab me?
That's snitching.
I'm a law-abiding citizen. This is
my work. This is my work, sir.
Yeah.
This is my employment.
Let's clarify what snitching is, right?
Right.
If you're not a law-abiding citizen and you out here in the streets going crazy and you doing your thing and you get jammed up for robbing a bank with somebody and you snitch, that's snitching to me. And
yes.
I'm talking like this at 40. Because I probably would have been like, oh, he shouldn't have snitched, whatever.
Absolutely.
But as a law-abiding citizen, you tell me you're going to stab me if I don't cut the water off? Hey, CO, get your man, B. Just tell me you're going to stab me if I don't cut the water off, man. Give him a couple more years. This nigga tripping. Come on, give him a couple more years tripping. I see y'all in the morning.
Hey, what your man?
Put him in the hole, baby.
Hey, y'all see? Hey, what my man said? Y'all see when I did the Roger? 40 years.
Bernie Mac said the best. And what's your name? Snitch.
Yeah.
Come on, man. He was going to shank you. It's hard for me to believe. It's hard for me to believe that.
Nah.
It's hard for me to believe that, man.
But yo, like you said, Jay, they got out. They didn't have a player, bro. When I found out, like, yo, hold up, y'all was there for 6 days and y'all ain't never making out of fucking Louisiana.
They wouldn't have found me.
I got a 6-day head start, dog.
Maybe you gotta think about why some of them went to jail. Like, do we know the back? Like,
they didn't have a plan. That's why they was in jail.
Yeah.
Man, I'd have been in Wendy's house. I'd have been in the attic.
Yo,
yo,
my thing was like, what?
He in the attic. He is in the attic. I got too many things to do on the outside. I'm not going in.
You want to in the attic?
I in the attic.
That's crazy about you.
When you get to Mexico,
Work Husbands of America failed you.
Then you call me, and then I'm gonna come to Mexico. But don't do that over here. He in the attic. I don't have time for this. Now, back in the day, like Jay said, when I was
gotta
younger,
flew you
things
out.
was different. But at this big grown age,
let's keep it a buck, man. At 40, I can't do no time.
Nah. It's over, bro.
It's wrap.
Yeah,
No,
that's what. Yeah, it's over, bro. I can't do it.
Why would I wait? That's no.
Nah.
It's ridiculous. He's in the attic, sir, and he held me at gunpoint.
Yo, Smuv, she added the gun in there though, dog. Nobody said nothing about a gun, dog. She added the gun.
You gonna add another charge?
Right. You put charges on your head, bro.
She just said if I flew her out to Mexico, she was good. But since we in the States,
I thought about it. He wanted to have a work wife, so yeah, he in the attic.
Oh,
Work Husbands of America has failed you.
Damn, yo.
Work Husbands of America has failed you, bro. She said she was. First of all, she's still going to jail because he in the attic. Why you let him in, ma'am?
He didn't call nobody.
He is a prisoner. He's 6'5". I'm 5'5".
Woo! Yo, she played the damsel in distress too.
Damsel in distress.
That's
what can I do, officer? I can do anything.
Yo, I know. This I know. Oh, bro, this how I know. Yo, Mel be getting out of tickets and shit. I know, yeah. I really know. Yeah, she probably as soon as she get put on, she put out the lipstick. She looking at the mirror and shit. Let me get an extra button.
What helped me is because I used to have my dad's like Mason thing on my car and like the military stuff on my car, so that's what helped me get out of that stuff. But now,
my grandma was an Eastern Star.
Yeah, like so that little stuff right there, my parents and they little, that be helping me get it. That used to help me because I had it on my car.
Hey, that Mason stuff, that joint worked though, man.
Hey, yeah, yo, for real. My man tried to get me to. I might have to get some secret society type.
I'm not disciplined enough to learn all the stuff.
Yeah,
I'm there.
I don't have the mental capacity. I have too many other things to do. Not doing
it. I barely can pay attention to my girl talking. I don't know.
I'm not gonna start with you.
Not,
Have you been
not-
answering the phone?
not me. I listen to everything she say.
Great. That's right.
Everything she say.
Well, then you need to talk to Art Moneybags because he don't be answering the phone.
Snitching, Mel. Are you snitching? Yo, Mel's a snitch today, no. Yo,
Mel is not somebody.
Jesus, yo.
Mel,
is
you are
she?
not somebody
Damn.
to bank with. You are not somebody
Yes.
to bank with.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
Talking about this. He said it.
oh
I
man.
tried to help him.
Listen,
Oh,
I answered
the
the
name of this
phone.
pod. The name of this pod is called Mel Gonna Snitch.
I do everything I'm supposed to.
There you go.
Oh.
And I'm sure she does too.
Yes,
Hey.
she does.
That's
Hey,
right.
That's
Hey,
why,
man,
that's
hey.
why I gave her the ring. That's why I gave her the ring.
Hey, nah,
That's
shout out to the missus, man. I love her, man. That's this good peoples, man.
Yes, I'm very happy for you.
Nah.
She hot. She hot.
Don't do that. Don't.
Nah. Hey, she's more than alright. I'd have been over when. Hey, look, I'd have been over there when she cooking. She's more than alright. Yo,
She done feed everybody, bro.
Oh.
hey, I look forward.
Look.
I love
No,
it.
them Bammers pull up. They get the red carpet rolled out for them. That's crazy. Like everybody. Everybody.
Hey.
Fred been over here. Fred been at the house. Everybody. Listen, everybody gets the red carpet treatment, man. If you my peoples, you her people. Man,
Yes.
that's how it works.
Oh.
Yeah, man. I'm
You
in the
did
guest
good,
room
bro.
now,
You did
man.
good.
I know when I come, I can just pass out now.
Perfect.
Go ahead. Man,
You did good. You did good, Jay. I'm proud of you.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
man. I'm gonna do my thing.
Hey, it's even better now. He got a new couch. That joint nice and fluffy. I be yo. Hey, Mel. Hey, he came in the house one day. He like, nigga, you having a good time? I was on that joint, my feet up. Like,
I was mad as shit. Sitting in my spot, feet off, shoes off, socks on my
rub band.
hey, man, I had a drink and everything. I was watching the game. He like, nigga.
Yeah, I went to go get a microwave or something. There was some domestic shit I was doing. He was like, I came back, nigga, you all right? I can everybody in here.
I love it. I love it.
Oh no, this is nice. Oh.
Y'all are so cute.
Should never gave you niggas money. Woo.
Man, I had to get out of the gate, man.
It's wicked out here, man.
Hey, so speaking of that, now we on this though, right? Let me ask y'all this. We're gonna take an exit, right? So somebody asked me because I was talking to my barber one day, right? And I was like, I'm glad I'm out of the game because I was just joking with him. I was like, because the dating pool got piss in it. And I told him, I said, because you still in the game and you're a scumbag, right? That's what I told my mom. And so I said, you still in the game and you're a scumbag. So I know the dating pool got piss in it. You still in it, right? So the girl was doing his locks. It was a home girl. She was like, yo, what do you mean, or what do a man mean when a dating pool got piss in it? Because I know as a woman, you know what I mean by it, XYZ, this, that, and the third, right? And she was like, so what is it that you mean by when the dating pool has piss in it? How can a man say that statement? So, like, because I got my bros, that's what I'm talking about. I got my bros on here. I wanted to give it, and we have I'm
always.
All right, so
we got the honor, and we have the honorary member of the honorary woman. If you want to call her.
Oh, matter of fact, Mel's the official first lady of the Pitt Stop.
Yeah,
Oh, that's dope.
The first lady,
yo.
You know what I'm
saying? I like that.
She's the first lady of the Pitt Stop. You know, I want to know that she wanted to know. So
I need to know. I want to know. I'm like genuinely like.
Nah.
Really,
so Chris Rock had a joke about it. He was like,
"It wasn't a joke. It wasn't a joke,
but it was real. It was some real shit." Because he was like, he's older. He's dating now because he divorced, whatever. He said, "Yo, but he likes to date women that's 10 to 15 years younger than him, than women that's his age or older." He was like, yo, it's cheaper to date the younger ones than it is to date the older ones. He said, yeah, he said He said the older ones have
to break bread though.
Nah. They ain't. You ain't nothing but meals and little trips.
Is it like the bottom, like the young ones, but you at the like bottom tier of the young?
Yeah. Like in they just want to have fun.
Tier of the young.
Yeah, they just want to have fun.
Not the top tier young ones, but the ones that's like
they just hey look, they happy having a good time. You know, dinners and all that kind of stuff, food. Yeah, having a good time, vacation, cool.
You still spending money on them, right? I'm
you spending money, but it's good money.
There's a reason why I'm asking these questions. Go ahead.
No, you still spending money, but it's good money because we both having a good time. But then sometimes
the ones who have money, not the ones that just
there's a little bit of both, a little bit of both. But then he was like, "Yo, the older women," he said their idea of it's a little bit more expensive because with them, you ain't just getting a meal, you ain't just buying meals or shoes or whatever. You getting an estimate for a roof. Yo, you doing home improvement and shit. You fixing cars and shit. And then you dating an older woman or somebody your age. Yo, the timeline is real fast. You don't got too many. A year. If you with that girl for a year, that is a lifetime. You're like, hey, nigga, what you doing? Hey, where we going with this? Where we going? Yo.
Right.
Yeah, so the window's a little shorter, man. So that's why I was confused for the dudes our age.
Piss in the pool for men.
Yeah,
what you saying?
That makes it piss in the pool because the older women want
not just the older women.
Yeah,
than the younger women.
Some of it is accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Some of it's accountability. Some of it is
elaborate, sir.
Some of it is accountability. Some of it to me is, do you even know what's your definition of a wife?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of other things that play a part in that for us. I'm gonna let Smuv go because, like I said, I'm out the way, but I wanted Smuv to go. Because I want him to say his piece, though, because he had his notebook ready. And Smuv does have a lot of points because Smuv, you know what I mean? I know Smuv, personally. So, you know what I'm saying? Smuv, I'll come back to me, but you know what I mean? Because I know Dope Melanie going to tell her why dating pool, Pitt got dating pool in it because of men. You know what I mean?
I just want to hear. I'm at a space where I'm learning to listen.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. We have had a breakthrough. We've had a breakthrough.
I always say I'll be listening. Don't you even.
Go ahead, Smuv.
Something to you, man. These women out here swimming in this pissy ass dating water, man. Look, like, bro, one, the accountability aspect. Find it in the dictionary. Two, they want everything to come to them. They don't want to have no kind of responsibility for finding their own camaraderie, their own chemistry with guys. They want us all the answers right away. Just look, you supposed to know what to say to a woman. You supposed to know I'm gonna sit here and be a queen, and I'm just gonna take that. But everything that they put their energy and their assertiveness to goes towards everything but the man. If you notice, this is why brunch has taken off the way it has. When you see women at brunch, who they with? Are they with their man or are they with 10 of their girlfriends? Spending their money. They spending their money splitting the bill 15 ways at brunch. Trying to figure out how they're gonna split the tip 15 ways. No man to be found. When they go on their girls trips, they go on to Bora Bora, they go on to Cancun, they go on to Miami, all these trips with their girls. Where their man at? When they do go on trips with their man, they want to crop him out the pictures. They don't want to do nothing to make a man feel special, but they wanted to be treated like they the best thing since sliced bread. Then you got the social media influence. You got everybody who thinks they're an expert. All these people talk about, what women deserve and what women supposed to get and what men ain't, this, that, and the third. And they look at this shit and they treat this shit like they're Bible. This is someone's opinion. You can take it with a grain of salt, but don't apply it to your life.
Right.
Like it's so many distractions that take you away from just being you and being 100% authentic with someone that you want to be 100% authentic with you. Like you have to come to the table with pure authenticity, but yet I got to deal with no offense if you take offense to this. I'm sorry, but women, because I know you real big on the makeup, and I know it's for some glamour shit, but not all women do that. They got the eyelashes that ain't theirs, the lipstick, the hair, the push up bra, the push up drawers, the BBLs, the
Push-up
What's
draw.
up, girls? Crazy.
bruh, everything about a woman is a lie. You want me to tell the truth? Fuck you.
Listen,
You can you even got real edges. They ain't your baby hair.
You can buy edges from the beauty supply store. You got
I know,
glue
bro.
on edges.
you can buy edges. You can.
Come on, man.
You can.
And you
can
mad at me because I'm not in the top 2% of money makers in the world. You know what I mean? I'm a hard working man out here. You know, like they said, like I forgot where this was at. It was like you'll pick a man that'll give you $1,000 out of his pocket, and then you'll turn around and shit on the man that'll give you $50 out of his pocket, but that's his last $50.
I don't know where these women like are.
Oh, they out here. They out
they
here.
definitely out here.
In the pissy dating
I feel
pool.
like I'm like out of the loop, maybe because I'm old. I don't know, but I'm not in the know of all of these type of women because my friends are not like that. Because most of my friends are married, so let's just say that. So I don't really have that. Oh, we gonna have a hot girl summer, and you know what I'm saying? Like my friends been married, and I'm saying my cousins, because my cousins are my friends. You know what I mean? Like I don't, my circle, my friends have been there. The people that I call my friends, we have like 30 years. Okay. I've been friends longer than some people been alive with my girlfriends. Okay. So it's a difference. So when I hear this, I feel like it's the same way with women because I do feel like we choose wrong, just like men choose wrong. Because I feel like I hear a lot of men and women say this because I'm not going to just say like from a woman's perspective because I'm a woman. I'm going to say women and men.
Okay.
I feel like we fumble a lot of good people.
Okay.
We fumble a lot of good people. And then, or we did things in the past that may not have been the best. And our karma comes back around because you can't run from that. You did somebody dirty and you might not have thought it was dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have just like, well, I told her we was just cool, but you was still playing a game. You still playing with that girl or that guy. You was still playing. Now somebody came and played with you and it don't feel good. And I say this to men and I say it to women. And I've said it to myself. It don't feel good now that it's coming back around because you cannot escape a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like yes.
Some good women that they've had because they at that time in their life they didn't see her as the girl that didn't ask for money, didn't ask for you to take her on trips, just wanted to be around you. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't exciting then because it was like, she may have had certain standards that you weren't ready for at 22. And now at 41 or 42, it's like, oh, I can't find a woman that doesn't want to be twerking and be here and doing this and doing that, where you had one, but she was kind of light years ahead and you weren't really ready for that then. And so now we're here and it's like I'm running into people who are playing games. But sometimes you have to, I will say this, I've met men that at the time when I was younger, I wasn't ready for. I just wasn't ready for it. Let's call a thing a thing. It's not rocket science. It's not nothing to be like, oh my God, if you met someone that was all these things that you say you want now, we may have met them in the past, but we couldn't see it because it was not what we wanted then. Yeah. Now we reach this level that we want certain things. That person you see, you may be scrolling and say, oh, she married now, she doing good. Or he just proposed to a girl. You can't have him now because he got what he deserved. And here you are. And there's nothing wrong with that because you still, you know what I'm saying? You had to go through that so you can learn to respect those things. So I just feel like that's for women and for men. I'm not going to say, oh, men are this and men do this and these men out here. I'm not going to do that because men do it and women do it.
Now, what you about to say, Jay?
Have to going back to accountability. You have to take accountability of who you're choosing. I've chosen people that I kind of knew deep down inside I really didn't have no business dealing with this person.
Yeah, like the small hand guy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he's just so dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But I knew better. So I'm taking accountability for that. Like that was your fault because you knew better. I'm not gonna blame anybody for my decisions. I'm not gonna blame anybody for being in circles where these are people that act like this. If you don't be in those circles, you don't know what these women are doing. I don't give a shit about the internet. People do that shit for likes because they're getting paid. We have to keep that in mind. A lot of these people are getting on here. They're getting paid to say this foolishness that we're looking at. I don't absorb that all day. I don't let them people make that decision for me. Oh, these men, these niggas ain't shit. No, I'm not doing it. Why? Because I know there are really good men out there. I'm not going to downplay them. There's good men out there.
We all here, baby. Yeah, baby.
Male versus female bullshit. Like, I'm not doing it. It's whack and it's lame as hell. And I feel like people be real green when they fall into that trap. I'm not falling into that trap because I know the situations that I end up in, that I was in the past, I made that decision. Nobody made it for me. He didn't finesse me into a relationship. I decided to do that because I felt like, oh, it's a thrill in this situation. So, I jumped in it. In the end, it didn't go well, but that's on who?
You. Me. As long as you're taking responsibility, as long as you're taking accountability.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I made a decision to talk to somebody that I knew was not good for me. Or because there's one thing, and I always talk about this, and everybody may not have it.
You're getting points on the listening. You're losing points a little bit in the listening part, though.
And that may be true. That may be true. But I don't like when people, I don't like that, though. I feel like people need to just really just figure out what it is within and figure out why you're in these situations with these people. Because sometimes you can, it depends on your relationship. Like for me, I had discernment. I heard that voice. This ain't for you, but I did it anyway. So that's me speaking for me. But I made that decision. I'm not doing the whole these niggas ain't shit. I'm not feeding into that. And these women out here, I think it's corny.
You know, number one problem is
I appreciate that though. You know what I'm saying? Because like I think that I'm gonna say both parties get a bad rap sometimes for some stuff that, you know what I'm saying, is not really right. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, the accountability part, because like I you know, when you hear somebody talk, like when I said it to the young lady, I said, so what's your definition of a wife? And she's like, I'm gonna have to get back to you. But you can tell me right off the break why you know what I'm saying, why the dating pool had pissing it because of men, insecurities, I make money. Let me tell you something. I can tell you right now, these three dudes on this podcast don't give a fuck about what you bring home.
And that's the majority of them. Yeah,
because the way our confidence set up, you know what I mean? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? You bring home money, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You make this, okay. It doesn't make me never mind what you make. You chose me for a reason, whether my money was 50,000 or 100,000 or $1 million, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, like, I just think from a standpoint, like, number one, too, I'm like, listen, some women, y'all need to stop pricing yourself out the game. I heard a girl right now. Stop pricing yourself out the game. Girl said, you got to spend money on me. You got a beer belly. Ain't nobody spending money on you, baby girl. Chill out. You know what I mean? No disrespect to anyone.
I just had this conversation, bro. I just had this conversation.
Don't price yourself out. Stop pricing yourself out the game. Like, if you a B, if you a C, even if you're an A, but your shit ain't right, like, and understand that, like if I'm solid and I can afford it, I got options. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing. If I'm solid and I can afford it, I got options.
And guess what? The looks only gonna take you but so far.
Yeah, the looks only gonna take you so far. So stop thinking that. Yeah, so stop thinking that because you look this way, or you know what I mean. Like, if I can afford to have you or if I can afford to be single and have a couple of women, like that's just what it is. Like you had made a statement of saying that, yeah, he told you he don't want that, but he's still hanging out with you all the time. Just because I hang with you every day, if I want to be in a relationship, I told you.
There's a lot of women that aren't taught. They
accept it.
They're not taught that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like okay, you know.
No, you just say no. You say to yourself.
They hear what they want to hear.
They romanticize.
Yeah, you make up your own shit in your mind that hey, listen, he say he don't want me, but he with me every day. That means he want me. No, I like you because you allow me to be here. Like that.
And not to mention, it might be a situation where it's just cool over here for right now.
Yeah, it works. It works.
Yeah.
It works. But I don't want no. If I tell you I don't want no relationship and it works like that, then that's what it is. Like, don't try to badger me into being in a relationship if that's not what I want. And that's
so you know what I mean. Say that though. You say that. And
I say, hey, listen, I enjoy your company. I enjoy your company, but I'm not looking for nothing. If I say to you, regardless of what's going on, I'm not looking for nothing serious, and we hang out every day, I'm still not looking for nothing serious until I tell you, hey, listen, let's be exclusive. Go on about your business. Do you.
What you do, right? Do what you do.
Yeah, do what you do. But now, if I act like a female and start questioning what you're doing in XYZ, then I'm in the wrong because I've already told you what it is. Like if I'm telling you right now, like listen, I ain't looking for no relationship. We can hang out every day of the week. We can ride. We can go eat something to eat. We can do everything that we doing, but I ain't looking for no relationship. And then when you say, hey, I got a date, and I'm like, why you going on a date? XYZ, you know, then I'm wrong. Right, but if I don't do that, if I switch up,
switch up. They're like, wait, I thought you said we weren't in a relationship, so why now we all of a sudden you're not wanting to hang out? So you're still hanging out, right?
Hey, look, we got we can end it on this real quick, man. We got a special guest. We got
a special guest.
Yeah, man. Like I was saying, man. Like, but Kenny can't talk about a dating pool right now because he's dating girls that don't know nothing or going for something.
These girls can't even swim.
First of all, how has the show been treating y'all guys?
Listen, man, shut the fuck up, Kenny. Like, don't
that
come
nigga drunk.
That bullshit.
That nigga drunk, man. He drunk, man.
Hold on. Why you let him why you let him off the backstage? And he gonna come on how the show treating him. Like,
hey, look, watch
your show, bro.
We gonna mute him. I learned something new today. I know how to mute people.
Appreciate you, man. Don't come on the show doing that.
Don't be muting me next time.
Listen, keep your little shit to yourself. Don't come on the show asking how the guests been treated and shit like that. Like we your motherfucking peons or something. Yeah, we can't hear you. You on mute, you dummy. Dumbass.
You
dumbass. Yeah, you on mute, dumbass. You gonna come on the show asking how the guests are. Like we don't know what we doing. We don't need you, Kenny. Now ain't nobody coming to see you, Kenny. Coming to see you.
Hey, look, Kenny, since you here, hey, Kenny, since we wrapping the show, hey, Kenny, give us the victory lap.
Mute him. He don't even get to do the victory lap. If he started to do the victory lap, just mute him.
It is a victory lap for y'all, man. Love yours.
Shut the fuck up. I don't hear that shit.
That's so mean. I like that one, Kenny. I like it.
First of all, he stole that from a rapper he don't even like.
I do
That's
like
crazy.
I do like J. Cole. We talking about
I
love.
like that one.
Love yours, man. Love your loved ones, man. Because you never know. You never know.
For sure.
But no, real shit though. Kenny, we sending prayers up, bro. Definitely sending prayers up. We, man, we understand what's going on or whatever, but we definitely sending prayers up to the family, sending prayers up for grandma. You know what I mean? Like, hey, y'all, let's definitely make sure y'all send prayers up to G-Ma for Kenny. She's going through a tough time right now. You know what I mean? And that's the family. So, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Yes,
for sure. Man.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check in, man. Make sure my guest was being treated correctly. And y'all.
Hey, Kenny, guess these bitch ass.
Hey, man. Oh, man. Hey, look. Hey, appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Smuv, appreciate you, brother. Always a pleasure, my man. We're going to have you back again, man.
So with that being said, man, you know what I mean? Because we only have one woman on the show, and now she is the first lady of the show, the honorary first lady of the show. We're gonna let her do the victory lap.
Oh, you guys. Okay, the victory lap. I would say let's just bridge the gap, guys. Like accountability is important, but we cannot continue to have these wars amongst Black women and Black men. We are together. We are a unit, and we have to stop pointing the finger and just love on each other. Like sometimes you gotta literally love the hell out of people. Literally.
There
and
you go.
somebody wants to do that and they're not gonna hurt you, let them.
If you find yourself to be a single Black woman that find myself attractive, holler at me.
Hey, look, hey.
I'm taking all messages, all DMs, applications, resumes.
That's your problem right there. You know what? That's your problem right there. You gotta figure out, Kenny, you gotta figure out who you are because you're taking all messages, all DMs, and all applications. And that let me know that you are still in the fiat life, and I'm a Porsche or I'm a Bentley, you know what I'm saying? Because you're taking anything.
Look.
You taking anything.
Look. With that said,
all applications, man. You taking all applications, bro. You got to get your life together. Life's in shambles.
We got some standards. I'm gonna go.
Your life is shambles, Skinner. You taking all applications, but you're not doing no screening. Hey, Smuv, he ain't doing no screening.
I'm a screen, Kenny. I'm a screen.
Nah.
We can't do all. Not all.
Yeah. I'm taking all applications, all DMs.
He ain't doing no background check.
Nothing.
IDs.
Hey, look, he ain't got no waist size, nothing. Big backs, wide backs, low backs, little butts.
He ain't say no non-negotiable.
You gonna be paid.
He ain't say no non-negotiable. He ain't say no standards.
You down? You down bad,
all
Kenny.
incomers.
Dad.
I'm a bowling ball. I'm knocking them all down.
Hey, with that said, man, it's a Pissed Out podcast, man. We out here. Kenny, get your life together, man.
Your life is shambles. Hey, make sure y'all follow us on all the platforms. You know what I'm saying? Apple, Spotify. Hey, Kenny, where else we at, Kenny? Shambles Kenny. Where else we at?
We on YouTube. And follow us at the Pissed Out podcast and all dating apps.
Bye, man. Bye.
Hey, we out there, man. Hey, look. Hey, man. Hey, y'all need Jesus, man. We out, man. It's a Pissed Out podcast, man.